An interesting trend in the transportation industry is the growing adoption of electric vehicles in organizations' fleet of vehicles. Electric freight vehicles, or EFVs, are new but a growing phenomenon in urban duties globally. However, currently they are underutilized in the Australian market. Globally, electric vehicles are being utilized in an ever-growing number of transportation applications of freight to assist in the reduction of carbon emissions and cater to the growing request for green energies and services. However, EVs are only now starting to become an option in the Australian market and are still somewhat a niche at that. With proven running cost savings and being a green alternative, the Australian market has largely underutilized this potentially market-changing solution. EVs are now being seen as a solid alternative option to the conventional standard combustion engine-powered counterparts. Manufacturers of such EVs are optimizing their offerings for specifications that are directly aimed at this market. The efficiency and running costs of combustion engine vehicles, especially in scenarios such as urban parcel deliveries, is tangible. The savings in operating costs and fuel and the much lower maintenance requirements of EVs due to the fact they have less moving parts, as highlighted by TAFE in 2016. The efficiencies and cost savings are a major drawcard and seen as value adds to many organizations now adopting EVs. One external factor that is currently playing a role in the adoption of EVs is the global trend of environmentally focused business operations. Greener businesses are now being requested by consumers globally. This in turn can be seen as an opportunity for a business at a marketing and operational level to use a fleet of environmentally friendly EVs. With corporate social responsibility now at the forefront of many stakeholders' minds, this can be seen as a brand and image value-adding proposition. EVs that do not burn fossil fuels and lower the organization's carbon footprint can be seen as an extremely positive marketing aspect for an organization in today's climate. Another external factor is government legislation. Tax incentives and grants are being utilized globally to further push the adoption of EVs as outlined by Broadbent in 2017. These incentives and grants make the initial cost of purchasing these vehicles much smaller, further adding to the cost-saving aspect when coupled with the fueling and maintenance lowering costs saving mentioned earlier. These sustainability and efficiency trends can be met with the utilization of EVs in an organization's fleet, adding to their appeal to the current consumer trends while also maximizing efficiency and profitability through cost savings as outlined earlier. Another external environmental factor is the fluctuating fuel costs. These can affect the cost of operation and vary day to day. EVs will not directly be affected by these changing fuel costs and provide a more stable costing and pricing system for all stakeholders. Implementation of EVs will add value in the value chain through the efficiencies it brings to the correct venture. As stated, for delivering freight in urban areas with stop-start traffic and delivery radiuses that suit the performance of current EVs, this is unbeatable. Value will be added to the supply chain through cost saving in fuel and maintenance. Another aspect that is intangible value added to the business through marketing and branding. The organization can be branded as a zero-emission, green, socially aware organization. These value-add aspects of utilizing EVs in their fleet of vehicles are both tangible and intangible and are an extreme positive to any organization. The adoption of EVs will be a competitive advantage to the business when compared to those in the same market that do not adopt this technology. Again, both factors come into play and provide a sustainable competitive advantage. At current, EVs are not being utilized in Australia in the same numbers as in places such as Europe. One aspect is that the government policies are still lagging behind those implemented globally. However, there has been Senate reports such as the Select Committee on Electric Vehicles, which has concluded and recommended that the same incentives provided globally should be implemented in Australia to further push this technology, which has the potential to warp the market through cost savings for both companies and consumers. Thank you.